They don't know your name. They've never met your eyes. And yet, when they speak, something inside you listens. You wait for their words. You crave their presence, a stranger who feels familiar. But maybe that feeling isn't connection. Maybe it's a trick of the mind, a shadow wearing the shape of comfort. What if the person you care for only exists inside the space between your screen and your longing? Is the illusion more real than the reality we resist? This is the quiet illusion of parasocial relationships. Parasocial relationships are one-sided bonds. One person gives their time, their emotion, their attention, while the other, the celebrity, influencer, or character, doesn't even know they exist. The term was first coined in 1956 by Donald Horton and R. Richard Wall. They noticed something new. As television entered our homes, people began to feel close to someone who would never know them, a connection suspended between reality and illusion. Today, it is everywhere. Fans follow singers, pay to chat with adult industry stars, donate to streamers, watch VTubers who exist only online yet feel almost real. These bonds blur the line between what is real and what we imagine. But what draws us in? Why do some fall deeper than others? Who is more vulnerable? The lonely, the dreamers, those searching for a reflection of themselves. And what does it say about us that we long for intimacy with someone who may never know our name? Don't look away, because the truth about these one-sided bonds isn't just about others. It's about the shadow of our own longing. And once that shadow is revealed, it never fully disappears. And now, this phenomenon has evolved into the digital realm. People form emotional connections not only with living celebrities, but with AI companions, virtual influencers, streamers, content creators, and online personalities who respond in real time, simulate affection, even remember personal details. These synthetic or mediated figures offer the feeling of being known, but never the truth of it. Their words are algorithms, scripts, curated performances. Their empathy, an illusion. Parasocial relationships take many forms, some harmless, others deeply unsettling. One of the darkest examples is the story of Ricardo Lopez, a fan of the Icelandic singer Björk. He recorded every thought in journals, later making videos about them. He became enraged by the fact that Björk was in a relationship. He wanted to kill her. On September 12, 1996, Lopez mailed a letter bomb, rigged with sulfuric acid, to Björk's residence in London. Before it reached its target, he ended his own life. In South Korea, another form emerges, the world of say-seeing fans. These are not ordinary admirers. They are obsessed, relentless, invasive. They stalk, manipulate, track their idols, break into private spaces, hack accounts. One infamous case involved fans of EXO, who rented a van identical to the one the band used, with the intention to kidnap them. This was not love, it was possession, an act that exposes how admiration can warp into intrusion and intimacy into violation. Yet for many, these virtual presences become confidants, partners, even lovers, shaping our emotions and our sense of intimacy in ways that blur the line between reality and imagination. Many philosophers have tried to understand why we reach for others, why the presence of another mind feels like oxygen to our own. We are social beings. Aristotle said it centuries ago, we cannot flourish alone. We need others to see us, to mirror us, to reflect the fullness of who we are. Aristotle believed that human life gains meaning in relation to others, that our identity becomes visible only through the gaze of another. But what happens when that gaze isn't real? When the other is only an echo of our own longing? And what does that moment of realization do to us? The instant we see that the reflection we're chasing was born from our own desire? And Plato? He imagined we were once whole, split in two, forever searching for our other half. What if a parasocial relationship awakens that ancient feeling? The illusion that you've finally found your other half, someone who understands your thoughts, who mirrors your pain, without ever truly being there. We reach for influencers, streamers, AI companions. We feel seen, we feel known, we feel understood, yet they cannot truly see us. They cannot truly respond. They cannot meet us halfway. And still, we keep reaching, because the longing is older than screens, older than technology, older than us. Parasocial bonds are mirrors, reflecting our desire to be recognized, our craving for intimacy, our search for wholeness. They are shadows of connection, lightly shaped like human presence, warm enough to soothe, but never fully real. But maybe we shouldn't look at those who form parasocial bonds with pity, because in some quiet way, we all understand them. Haven't we all felt the ache of loneliness, the fear of reaching out after betrayal, after love has failed us, after friendship has turned to silence? Haven't we all, at some point, frozen our feelings just to stop the pain, kept our distance because it felt safer not to need anyone? Maybe parasocial love isn't so different. Maybe it's the safest way to feel connected, in a world where closeness has become a risk. Beneath the illusion, beneath the glow of the screen, lies something deeply human, a longing not for fame, but for warmth, for safety, for the simple proof that we are not alone. A parasocial bond feels safe because there is no risk. The other cannot reject you, cannot hurt you, cannot contradict you. But precisely for that reason, it lacks what de Beauvoir saw as essential for meaning: mutual recognition. In a parasocial relationship, the other remains an object, a fantasy that does not look back, holds no freedom, makes no choice. Without that freedom, she would say, there can be no true encounter. Real love, friendship, and closeness are fragile because they demand that we reveal ourselves and give the other the freedom to stay or to leave. And perhaps that's the quiet truth hiding underneath it all, that the beauty of love, of friendship, of genuine connection is born from risk, from someone choosing to stay. Because only by stepping beyond the illusion, by daring to be seen and to see, can something real begin to grow, something that breathes, changes, and holds us in ways no parasocial bond ever could. Are the connections you chase real, or only shadows of what you long for? What do you reach for when the world feels distant? Thank you for watching the video. If you have enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more psychological insights and mysterious stories.